She's a spry girl. She is. She's a spry one. This is about the same. Look at these people cutting the corners. Oh my God, what the hell? This bike is so light. So, Marauders, this is an example why you have to open your mind to other brands of motorcycles. I love the bar position on this bike. You don't need bar risers on this bike. And go without dropping my feet. Oh, I got it. I did it. We got to 0. Okay, Marauders, I'm on an Italian legend. So many people talk about this motorcycle on YouTube. I had to ride it. Let's turn cruise on. This does not have a, you can get a quick shifter for about $280 installed on the bike. It does not have a quick shifter. I'm on the notorious, the famous Tuareg 660, and this engine is legendary. I've been riding automatic shift motorcycles all day. And now I'm riding a standard with no quick shifter. Boy, this suspension is firm. And this bike does feel light. Josh was right. He told me it would feel light. And the sun is... Oh, I can't do that. I can't see. The sun is blinding. So I don't know if the cruise control is on or not. He says you just slide it over once to turn it on. So I don't think the cruise is set up on this bike. I can't seem to get it working. Boy, it feels... I gotta make this turn to get out of the sun. Okay, so now the cruise is engaged. So I got a cruise light flashing. Do I have to hold it to engage it? So it definitely has cruise on. I turned on the cruise. Oh, man, I can see why people love this bike. It's definitely tall. Oh, I think I turn it. Okay. So the set position and cruise on position is the same movement. I got it. Okay, so I think I got it. So I set the cruise is on now. I don't have a quick shifter. Will allow me to shift. Nope, it shuts the cruise off when you shift because I don't have a quick shifter. Okay, this bike... Oh my God, what the hell? This bike is so light. This bike is so light. Wow, is she light? Let's put the cruise on again. Let me put her in 5th and I'll put the cruise on. So cruise is set. And some people were complaining that a light flashes when the cruise... I guess when you're not... When the cruise is armed, that light flashes, that I think bugs people. I love the bar position on this bike. You don't need bar risers on this bike. Holy crap, no wonder they love this motorcycle. The standing position is excellent. The standing position on this bike is excellent. I'm going to stand up the whole time when I ride this bike. All right, we'll catch you a little later on the bar. I love the bar height. And dealers talk me out. Some dealers talk me out of bar risers on my bikes. You don't need a bar riser. I love the bar rise, the height of the bars on this bike. The distance on the peg, I can swing my leg over it. Standing up is very comfortable. bend my knees, straight legs. The suspensions, I don't know how the suspension would be off-road. They say the rally, they toughened it up. Crap. Very nice. So I don't know if I'll remember how to operate a clutch on a motorcycle. I've been using quick shifters all day. See, that's what that cruise light flashing drives people crazy. The hunters are coming out. Not a lot of wind protection on the bike. This bike has 80 horsepower, about as much horsepower as a Honda Transalp. It's very similar in price to a Honda Transalp. Very similar in price. Transalp is a great engine, great motorcycle, great exhaust. Does not have cruise control. Transalp does come with a quick shifter. This you have to pay extra, $280. This bike feels so light, it's spinning my brain, baby. And I like that it, frankly, for off-road, I like that this throttle is soft. It's not jerky. I like that a lot for off-road. There's that dam on the left. I'm focusing on riding the motorcycle. I'm going to ride it a little higher in the RPM range than I typically do. The guy cut his corner. This is where that, you see it? A lot of stones, gravel, sand here, salt. See the gravel in the center. Got to be cautious here. Very playful engine. Very playful engine. Very playful engine. 5,000 RPMs. I'm in third gear going 44 on this hill. The mirrors are rock solid. I love... Okay. Statement. Guys say I ramble on. Out of all the motorcycles I've ridden, and I've ridden, I don't know, 30, 40 in the last year and a half, the bar height on this motorcycle is the most comfortable. And the weight, this bike feels lighter than my KTM EXC F500. This bike feels lighter than that. Now it's not, it's heavier, probably by 100 pounds. It's over 400 pounds. But for an adventure bike, this bike feels very light. I'm gonna ride home in the dark. I gotta get out of Pennsylvania. Get downshift. This is about the same. Look at these people cutting the corners. I don't know what that red light is, what that red light's telling me. Boy, that Italian airbox. Is it a shift light? That Italian airbox. You can definitely hear that Italian airbox on this bike. Definitely hear an Italian engine in this bike with that airbox. Sounds like my Ducati. My Husqvarna has a little bark to it with the airbox, but this reminds me of the Ducati. I'm trying to stay out of the center of the road where the gravel is, so I cannot drift into that. I think the snowbanks have melted today, and also I don't want to get on a painted line because that's slippery too. I love them all, guys, and this one, I'm just focusing on riding because I want to give you, I don't want to give you a boring ride, but I want a safe ride. And I'm also thinking, what a phenomenal motorcycle for the cost. What a phenomenal motorcycle for the cost. I can see why they go crazy on YouTube over it. I can see why they go crazy on YouTube over it. Stiff suspension. And I'm focusing, guys. And of course, Josh tells me the downside is there is not a lot of Aprilia dealerships in the United States. All right, let me get in a dry patch here. So, Marauders, this is an example why you have to open your mind to other brands of motorcycles. I would have never thought some of the motorcycles like the F900 GS that I rode today, that engine is made in China. I was not expecting a lot from that engine. I was stunned by that engine. This engine has very nice power on it. Exceptional power. I'm stunned. I like that it's not overpowered. I like that the throttle, it's not as sensitive as my EXCF 500. In fact, I love that about this engine. So, you can see the snow. Open your mind to other brands of motorcycles. Research them and ride them. Research them and ride them. That's my recommendation. Because this motorcycle has pleasantly surprised me. Has really pleasantly surprised me. How nice it is, and how it's very soft on the throttle and clutch, but then when you get it into the power band, she responds. Very, very nice. Very nice. Look at the view. I'll leave the camera on for the last view, and I'll try to brush up my facts on this motorcycle. It's been a long day in central PA. It's been a long day, but it's been a fun day. Thank you to Josh at Kissel Motorsports for allowing me to ride these motorcycles so I can share them with you and video them. Please, if you're considering an Aprilia Tuareg or any Aprilia sports bike, BMW motorcycle, Moto Guzzi, I think he has Moto Guzzi, Beta motorcycles, please look up Kissel Motorsports in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. They've been very nice to me. Their parts, Paul and Parts has taken good care of me. And I'm appreciative. Oh, hunters are out. I'm appreciative I'm allowed to ride these motorcycles and share them with you. I'll ask Josh if I can come back in the spring and ride a Moto Guzzi. I believe he also has Moto Guzzi, and see if he'll let me take a demo Moto Guzzi out. Critique of this motorcycle, quickly wrap up. Extremely comfortable seating position. Very comfortable. Love the bar height. The best. Actually, this is the most comfortable seating position out of any, including BMW and Ducati, Husqvarna, KTM. This motorcycle has the most comfortable seating position out of any adventure bike I've ridden. It really does. Very comfortable, and I love the bar height. Wind protection, not so good, but I think it's because that windshield is more designed for off-road, and they kept it short so it's not hitting you in the helmet when you're riding this bike aggressively off-road. Feel of the motorcycle is, it has a 21-inch front tire. On the road, that's all I can judge it on. The feel is excellent. The suspension feel is excellent. And again, I'm taking it easy here because there is gravel on the road, or salt, whatever they put down in Pennsylvania. The suspension's excellent, and I'm heavy again. Let's remember, I'm 236 out of the shower. I have a 59-inch chest, and this bike just feels excellent. Marauders, I'll be quite honest with you. Out of the 5 or 6 motorcycles I've ridden today, this is the most live. I've had the most. I think I've had the most fun on this bike, just because it's so lively. If they had an F900 that wasn't the GS, I probably would have enjoyed that. That F900 GS, that suspension was very nice. But this bike is so light and easy to throw around, and maybe because the weather conditions are better now. And those 20-mile-an-hour speed limit signs are for trucks, not for cars. She's fun. She's a spry girl. She is. She's a spry one. That she is. Man, I am so glad I got on this motorcycle. I am so glad I got on this motorcycle. She was fun. I'm done for the day. I'm tired. I'm going to check out with Josh and hit the road. Got a truck behind me. Too much fun. All right, Marauders. The price point on this motorcycle is around $12,000. I would say look up Kissel Motorsports. Even the horn is Spry. Cruise control's a little funky. Cruise control's on. She drives nice by herself. All right, Marauders, check it out. Aprilia 660 Tuareg, great motorcycle. Very, very nice. Very, very light. Very light. I hope to see you on the trail. Didn't get into a lot of specifics on this motorcycle. You can look them up for yourself. All I can tell you is the riding experience on it was an A. An A. And the engine is very smooth. Very smooth. Aprilia has cuts their teeth in racing, and it shows in this engine. The cruise control, she's a little fussy. Yeah, you have to push the cruise control forward and at an angle. Josh explained it to me. I thought it was like my KTM, my Husqvarna Norden, but she's a little more fussy. A little more fussy. This bike is fun. She is fun. I don't know if Josh would come to Buffalo. Would he come to Buffalo to service, pick up my bike, my Tuareg for service? Would he do that for me? I don't know. Self-canceling turn signals? No. Let's shut this cruise off. I struggle with the cruise. The height is good on it too. Not too high for riding off-road. I was doing a video here once, and this is an interesting road. The train parallels the road, and it splits the road in half, the railroad tracks, and a train came down. I can't remember what bike I was on, but that was really cool. All right, Marauders, let's close out this video. Let's see if I can do a stop and go without dropping my feet. Oh, I got it! I did it! We got to 0. I can't do it up here. All right, thank you guys.